Welcome to another Mystery History, where we explore history's greatest mysteries with your host, me.
No, the biggest mystery is why you're trying to deep throat the mic. Please, put it down. It's not signed a consent form. Leave it alone. While you're doing that, I'll roll the intro and then we'll watch this flat earth video together. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to the channel. Tonight's video is going to involve mud flood, old maps, the 1900s timeline, and most importantly, flat earth. And I can feel my brain bleeding already. Oh, so please step back from your monitors, apply facepalm protection, and place pillow on desk. And we'll go through this hour-long video. Yeah, there'll be a lot of cutting things out. And find out if he makes any coherent points. But considering the subject matter, I very much doubt it.
This is a spacewalk from NASA from 1984. Looks pretty bad, like a cartoon. Like some old movie hokey pokey Hollywood stuff. I'll show you a little bit of it real quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty bad.
Now, while I couldn't find that original TikTok video with all its lovely barrel distortions, I did find this one. Yeah, it looks a bit different there, though, doesn't it? Oh, well. Barrel distortion and shitty fucking uploads to TikTok. Wow! But, yeah, if the best you can do for Earth is flat because this doesn't look real, that's a bit pathetic, really, isn't it? I do hope this video gets better and you have some, what's that word that flat earthers don't like? Oh yeah, evidence. Maybe even a map that works, because you put maps in the titles. They're old maps, which means they're going to be fecking stupid ones, aren't they? Side comment now if it's going to be a map with Jerusalem in the centre.
And so this movie, we are going to talk about the flat earth. And there's a lot to it. I've studied this subject for years, and it's just giant. You can't just look this subject up in 15 minutes and like make a decision.
15 whole minutes? Whew. That's giving Flat Earth far more credit than it actually deserves. I mean, have you got a map? An explanation for what keeps the sun moving and how it changes speed when it changes its distances it has to go through? No. Any reason for why we can bounce things off the moon? No. Anything at all that actually proves a flat earth, actually provides evidence towards it, not just, that looks silly, we see far, No? Shall I just pass the banjo to you now?
Because one thing, we're growing up, we are fed just all propaganda, and as you know on this channel, if you've been watching, we've got this like fake history going on. We've got Tartaria and all this, all these crazy changes.
Tritaria, where the triangles live, but not the triangles we know of, the different triangles that have angles that can be more than 180 degrees inside. Like when they're on a globe. And fake history? Evidence of that? Gone out to do, I don't know, digs and dig things up and examine artifacts, go through old documents and try and find the changes they've made? Or is it just, look, Starfort don't look right, or look, that building big, they no be able to build big?
In high school and college classes, I took this half a day class in high school. We did college projects and we did things for college credits. We did computer graphics, like any kind of job that that had to do with like Photoshop and Illustrator and stuff. So I got incredibly good at Photoshop and Illustrator. I was able to make a lot of things look real that were just fake.
I think we can all see where this is going. Amazing Photoshop skills have been developed over these college courses and things in the mid to late 90s. I'm trying to guess how old you are. That then you've had no need for in future life, to the point where you're using TikTok as your video basis for information.
After that class, I started to look at the NASA images and like stuff like this in the background. I'm like, okay, like that's edited. Like right away my eyes were trained because I was doing so much Photoshop and I was really good at it, and I can instantly see something that's like photoshopped up now. And
now you have detailed video documentation and actual evidence showing all of these alterations to change the world to round from flat, or just to show that all these things were made in, I don't know, a studio somewhere. You know, actual evidence to support this claim that you're here making right now. No? Oh. Play a little bit more and see if you're actually going to say you've actually got this evidence. There's nothing in the description of your video posting links to any evidence or anything like that and saying, look, here's a full actual breakdown of alterations that have been made to these images. No. Okay.
It was just making me go crazy looking on these stacks of NASA stuff, and I can't find any real unedited photos.
Really? Not a single image that hasn't been altered? Wow. I mean, that's a lot of images to alter, really, isn't it? I mean, if we load up the standard sort of Flickr album that everyone uses, link down below, and we'll take one of the pictures from Apollo 8. We'll go for this one here. Original resolution's about 4,500 by 4,500, taken on a proper film camera in the late 60s. So, yeah. What's the alterations? What computer did they use to make the alterations? Or are you going to say, well, it's actually a matte painting or something stupid like that? Which is very strange then when you look at all the other hundreds and hundreds of images taken by the Apollo missions. Oh, it's going to be the standard sort of, I don't believe it, therefore not real. Ha 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 ha. Provide some evidence it's not real. Go through actual things, because all he seems to be doing on this video is saying, not real.
So one of the first things I did was start going on pilot blogs, like airplane pilot blogs, and asking pilots from all around the world in chats and stuff and blogs, and just asking everyone. That was one of the first things I did. I wanted to hear from them.
Now, I assume you've got screenshots of these conversations you've had, or maybe even just verification that these people aren't trolling you and they're just not other people on these blogs like you trying to promote Flat Earth. No sort of information or anything like that. No. You're not going to say something really stupid in the next 30 seconds as well, are you? Because that would be, that would just be the icing on the cake at this point.
And so far, the answers I got were like this. No one ever seen the curve. No pilot ever seen it, no matter how high they flew. The highest ones, military guys, military planes flew like 60,000 miles up. There's no curve. They can't see it from that height.
Military pilots in 6,000 mile high planes. Oh, good God. Considering that's 25 times higher than the ISS, I think you might have just said something you didn't mean to say. But I'm still going to call you a moron for saying it. Maybe you meant to say 60,000 feet or something. I don't know. But to say 6,000 miles? That's just fucking stupid.
I looked up star charts, like stars. they don't ever move.
And today on Things That Never Happened, we have a flat earther actually doing proper research. Because if you had actually looked at more than one star chart over a reasonable distance of time, you'd have seen that, hey, guess what? Stars do fucking move. It's only the flat earth pain-ass ignorance that says they don't. Old star almanacs do show precession of stars. Funnily enough, because guess what? They fucking move. Now, don't be a fucking moron and actually say something truthful in the next statement, please.
Like, I looked up old ancient star maps. We've got the stars are in the same place as they're right now.
Oh my god, it's another episode of Things That Never Happened. Now, number one, you're not going to look at an ancient star chart from, say, the Greeks, or even this nice 300-year-old one that I found from the Polynesian Indians, and go, oh yeah, that looks exactly the same as nowadays. One, because their way of drawing star charts wasn't as accurate as we can draw them nowadays. So what you need to do instead is go to, say, mctoon.net, link down in the description, because why the fuck not? He's done all the work for me, and have a look at over 150 years worth of almanacs, and go, oh, so the position of that star then was here, and then before that it was there, and before that it was there. Oh, yeah. That does show movement, really, doesn't it? So rather than relying on someone's bad drawing skills, you're relying on someone measuring things, and measuring accurately so people can then use them to navigate from point A to point fucking B. You fucking...
But we're supposed to be spinning 1,000 miles an hour on a tilt around a sun.
A 15-degree per hour drift.
See, you measure rotation in degrees. That's why we like Bob, because he got that right. He wasn't just saying, oh, we measured 1,000 miles per hour. No, because that's stupid. It's just utterly stupid. Only a moron would say things like that. Oh, sorry, did I just accidentally call you a moron? What a shame. But, yeah, apart from flat earthers, it has been shown before that Earth rotates. And there are things you can do at home to show Earth's rotation. But I'm guessing that if we started to go through things like that, you would just be like, nah, I don't want to. Much with everything else and providing evidence or anything to support your claim. Can we get on to old maps and mud flood and Tartaria or whatever now? Because flat Earth is really, really boring.
What else about... Okay, so I wanted to talk about maps. So I was making my NFTs and making some art, and I was drawing this map. This is an old flat Earth map.
Hey, that's fun. Look, I've got that map too, but mine's been put on a ball. It gets weird at the bottom, but it's no, quite normal at the top. So this is Monty Mando's map from 1587. That's quite cool. Ooh, what's that there? Something Vermeil. Well, at least they knew there was a gap there. You look at some old maps from that sort of time period and they didn't know there was a gap there. Whee!
It's from the 1600s. And this is one of my most favorite interesting maps to look at because, one, this ring right here, this is now Antarctica. I could show you a modern map for the beginners. So this is a modern flat Earth map.
I noticed how that new map's got Australia on, but strangely enough, on that old map there was still a green bit on the outside, even though that map was made before Australia was discovered. Yeah. Also, if you go and look at the old map, it's got like llamas or something weird on Australia, or Antarctica, Antarctistralia, whatever he wants to call the green bit on the ice wall. Fucking pathetic. Do you notice, though, that there's never a flat earther with a boat who's actually willing to go around the world making a map? Wouldn't be that difficult for them to do, really. They can raise money for other shite. I'm sure a load of flat earthers would get together, could pay someone to go around the Earth making a map for them. Except then you get the problem that no other flat earther would believe it when they came back and said, yeah, we've got a slight problem because anything south here, the distances are just fucked for us.
New standard map of the world as it is. The azimuthal equidistant map. That is a hard words to say. But I was looking up what does the words mean. Equidistant means equal distant, because everything is to scale on this map and everything is equally distant from each other.
Oh look, it's a flat earther using the azimuth equidistant map. Projection, I should say. The one that makes Australia as long as frickin' Africa is high. Like 5,000 miles. So somehow Australia doubled in height. Doubled in size with that map. Which I'm sure for Australians be really amusing, but it makes America so small in comparison. It's just hilarious. I mean, look what you can do with this map. So we've done a rough cut of Australia. See, Australia, there we go. Now, I didn't know Australia was that big compared to Africa, or that narrow. And then I didn't know that Australia could reach all the way from the United Kingdom, all the way into Mexico. Or it's wider than South America. Now, yes, we know South America is going to be distorted as well, but at least we know that distance will be right. I could change it. That's the thing. Rotate. Oh, fuck, I can't be asked to find it. But, yeah, oh, crap. Okay, I broke it.
They are all the correct distances and correct sizes from each other, because this map was made. This gives you a clue right here. See these triangle and a line, these little stars up here? Because this map was made by measuring the stars to the land below.
They're all the right sizes, hey, and made with stars. Nothing to do with time and latitude and things like that. No. Oh, dear me. I can't take any more stupid for the night. There's loads of this video left as well. If you want a part 2... you better leave a shed load of comments down below. Stuff the likes. I just want the comments. It gives me something to read and laugh at. Some of the crap that you lot come out with is fucking awesome. But I think that one will do for tonight. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Big shout out to all the members, patrons, everyone who comments, likes, and everything like that. You all help make these videos possible. And everyone who helps put up with the crap. We do have a series that's going to come out eventually, provided by Colon. Because Colon sent me fucking... oh, no, I'm going to leave it as a surprise. But it's mind-numbingly fucking stupid. And it'll just be me reading a passage each day or a chapter. We won't be debunking. We're just going to be reading it for people. Making it into an audiobook for stupid people. Yeah. I'm going to need so much booze. Oh, thank you very much. Good night.